Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is my current top 10 eyeshadow palettes in my collection. So I picked out 10. It was super hard to pick out 10 because I got 130. I recounted everything, and the palettes that are up north or traveling, I'm not gonna count them. So I got 130, and I'm pretty pleased at that number in my collection. So the first palette, they're not in the most favorite. These are like my top favorites all together. So my first one that I rediscovered this year is Revolution Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise. I had this in my project pan and I'm really loving this palette. So it has like 3 topper shades and then 2 pressed glitter shades, and the rest are mattes. And this is a pretty beautiful, colorful eyeshadow palette. And you know me, I love colorful eyeshadows. So this is one of my favorites. And I was trying to do like different brands, 10 different brands, but I was like, I haven't, used most of my brands. So here's another Revolution palette. This is We Were on a Break, and this is what it looks like. And I think I only played with this twice since I've got this, and I just love the color story. This was really good. It had a lot of kick up in the pan, but that's like usual with any shadows. But I really do like this color right here, which I don't think I've used this yet, but it's really pretty. So that's one of them. And this is like my least used palette in this collection, but this was really good. And I got this year, so have to put this in a project pan soon. And then Winky Lux Mermaid Kitten palette. Super cute. I am loving this palette this year. I always go to this dark green shade and I love it. This is called Seaweed. Super cute color story. Definitely love that one. And then the ABH Norvina Volume 3 palette. With all the ABH Anastasia palettes, I think this is one of my top favorites because there's not as kick up as the other 14 pan palettes. This is really good formula. I love these glitters right here. Really a must-have on these little mini ones if you can't afford the big ones. And I don't have any full size of the Norvina palettes, but these minis are really good. And I wanted to add more, but all of the Juvia's Place are, my favorite. But I just picked one of them, even though I love all of them. And this is the Zulu palette. And I picked this one because of the greens in this palette are super gorgeous. I really like it. To me, it's like a fall palette because it has these, but these can all be fall colors. And I love the color story in this one as well. And then this one's my newer palette, but I have been digging at this palette a lot this year, so I had to include this Colourpop Sailor Moon palette. It's called the Pretty Guardian palette, and this is what the color story. It's pretty neutral with pop of color, but I really like that. And I'm surprised that I've been using this up this year. Really do enjoy that palette. And then this year I've been picking up this palette quite a bit. I put this is my second running in my project pan this year. The BH Take Me Back to Brazil. And this is what it looks like. Yes, you have to build up the color quite a bit. People are saying that this is a beginner's palette, but I really do enjoy this And you can really pick up the pigmentation. I love that green. Again, it's in this palette, the lime green, and it's just a really beautiful palette. This green right here is gorgeous, and this to me is really good. And this one, the Colourpop Villains Misunderstood palette. This color story is unique, great for fall. Very pigmented. I really do like this palette. And I've been picking this palette up a lot this year as well. The Glamlight Cake palette, which I'm excited to get 2 more Glamlight palettes because it is that good. This really made me love the Glamlight palettes. So I'm getting the Ice Cream and the Michaela palette. But that's what it looks like. Very nice and colorful. Oh, I just love it. Of course, another lime green in this palette. But all in all, it's a really good colorful palette. You know me. And colors. Gotta have it. And the last palette was a Morphe palette. This I'll not get rid of. This is such a gem. 39S. Super big. But I'd include this one because I do love the pinks and purples. This, like, I would not get rid of this Glamlight. This Morphe palette. Such a beautiful color story. If you like pinks and purples and silvers, grays, this is a really good palette. I highly recommend all these palettes that I am showing you, and I recommend like most of my palettes to all of my palettes. But that is my current top 10 eyeshadow palettes in my collection. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. Bye for now.